2 Timothy chapter 2 verse 15. Work hard so you can present yourself to God and receive his approval. Be a good worker, one who does not need to be ashamed, and who correctly explains the word of truth. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Mariam and this is my morning routine. A really healthy and productive one, but if you haven't seen my most recent video, which is my nighttime routine, you have to watch that first. So pause this and go over to that video and make sure to watch it, because to have a healthy morning routine, you have to have a good productive night routine. So yeah, here is my alarm waking me up, and I had a nice rest because, like I said, I had a productive nighttime routine. I plan to wake up at 6 a.m. and then play some worship in the background just as I get myself out of bed, you know? I like a good atmosphere. So yeah, I just put my scarf behind my pillow and then I use the restroom quickly, and I also get my kombucha ready, and I like to do this before I start my Bible study so I know that I don't need to go back to the restroom or get some water or everything, just prepare everything in time. BTW, I do snooze my alarms quite a lot. I have checked and done research, and it doesn't affect your sleep. It actually aids you to wake up a bit more better instead of just zooming up as soon as your first alarm goes. So yeah, don't worry guys, if you snooze your alarm, it's not a bad thing. So yeah, like I said, I have my water by me and I'm drinking my kombucha, and I know I won't need the restroom. Good morning guys. Oh my gosh, my voice. In the order of the day, it should actually be 6:15. We're 10 minutes behind, because I was trying to make sure I was recording my alarm. So when my actual alarm went on, I didn't record it. My alarm went off at 6 o'clock. Then I did it at 6:10 to show you guys. Hopefully be at the same time as I planned it for it to be. And with life, sometimes things don't go exactly to plan, but at least you have a plan anyway to go by. So yeah, I'm gonna do my Bible study. This is where all my study notes go. It says name Mariam, Kingdom of God. It's actually like a school book because I am, learning about the Kingdom of God. In here I have paper notes. This is my Proverbs notes. I need to get another book so I can put Proverbs in there. But at the moment this is my Ecclesiastes notes. So each page has a chapter. At the bottom is a summary of what I learned and how I can link that to my life today. So I am on Ecclesiastes chapter 7. And I have two Bibles here, the King James Bible here, and this is the Mariam Q Media bookmarks. God is within her, she will not fall. It's coming back in sale in 2025, so stay tuned. And then I have the Good News Bible over here. And this is a bit more like simpler terms. And on my phone, I do read like the NLT. I'm not too sure if you guys can see me. It is what it is, but I just wanted you to see this more than myself. I also have this app called Enduring Word. So as I'm reading a scripture, if I don't quite understand it, I can go onto this app and they break it down. It's like a Bible study app, which is really good. So yeah, my morning, depending on the chapter and how long it is or how I'm finding it, my morning Bible study normally takes anywhere between like 30 minutes to an hour and 30 minutes. So yeah, this is me now doing my Bible study, currently reading Ecclesiastes as I said, and I go back and forth between two Bibles and my phone to help me understand it a bit more, and then I write my notes in my book. In the new year, I will be reading a Proverbs every day, God willing, alongside my Bible study. So I just finished reading Proverbs I think it was this October, and it has so much wisdom, and I want to ensure that those words, those Proverbs I learned still stick in my mind. So I want to be reading it each day of the month because there's 31 chapters. So every month has 31 days. It's a chapter a day, and for the ones that have less, I'll just double it up on certain days.
So now that I'm finished with my Bible study, I make sure to get my bed done. I don't do my bed straight away because research says that it's better to just keep it in the state it was when you first wake up, so any dust and everything can just, I don't know, I did research and they said first thing is not to do it. People say first thing is to do it, so you've conquered one thing already for the day, but my first conquering was my devotional and my Bible study. And I also make sure I don't have any phone time during that period. My phone is on sleepy time, which is like sleep mode. So absolutely no phone calls or texts come up on my phone. I do quickly just check in case there's an emergency. When I do wake up and I choose a song that I want to look at, I do check then. But after that, it's me and the Lord, baby. Okay, so now it is time to get changed into my gym wear. Oh yeah, I wore a pimple patch the night before. If you've watched the nighttime routine, you'll remember. So yeah, I got changed into my gym wear, brushed my teeth, and then put on some earrings. I'm not going to the gym straight away, but I do this so I have no reason not to go later. Because you're already in your because you're already in your uniform, girl. You've got to go. I'm currently wearing a Nautical vest, Gymshark leggings, and an Amazon zip up. BTW, my hair is greasy in this video. Please allow me. I didn't wash my hair during my nighttime routine because it was just overwhelming. I will do it another night. So yeah, it's time for breakfast. I am having oats for breakfast. Just to dwell here forever. As mentioned in my nighttime routine, some of the times that you will be seeing are not matching the times on the screen because I am recording, so I have to bear that in mind that things will be a little bit delayed. Hope you understand. I look so rough right now, but I am about to have my breakfast. Whilst I have my breakfast, I listened to this podcast by called Rush Podcast. It's just to help me with like the mornings, just calm me for the day, and it's a Christian podcast. It's like 16 minutes, 20 minutes, so it's just a nice amount of time just for breakfast. And I will do a little bit of work because my work is just kind of like, unless it's days when I have like a video shoot or something, it's kind of much the same thing. So I do like to break it into pieces. So instead of just starting my work day from 9 and finish at 6 or 5, what I do is start early. So I'd start from like, well, not early, but just start from like 8 o'clock to like 10. So do 2 hours of work, then go to the gym. Before I used to go to the gym first thing in the morning, but then like during the day, I'm just, I have nothing else to do, just work. But I like to break it up a bit. So I'll do 2 hours of work now, and it's like the most important kind of work because I have the most like energy, my mind's thinking, I'm not tired yet. Then I go to the gym, and obviously the food I've had for breakfast I've been able to work it out. And then from there I come home. Well, the gym's in my block, but I'll come back to my apartment, have a shower. And because I like to have a shower before I eat, it's good so then I can have lunch and then I'm not feeling like bloated or tired, and I've had my shower straight after the gym. There's so much noise of my selling, I don't know what's coming from. And then I start the next chunk of the day, so it will be like 1 to 6. And sometimes that's in my apartment, sometimes it's in the workspace in my complex, or I'll go to a cafe. Today I think I'm going to go to a cafe at the mall because I need to return something at the mall and then also get something. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go to a cafe there. But I just thought to come and speak to you guys because it's a lot of voiceover. And then also during lunch is when I'll have like a hot drink, whether it's a matcha or a cup of coffee, because my energy level has gone a little bit, do you know what I mean? I can't believe, look at my hair, but that's gonna get sorted after I have a shower because I'm gonna go and sweat in the gym anyway. But yeah, so that's what I would do because I have all the energy right now. It's early morning, I had a nice rest, did all my night routine fine. I have energy right now and I'm gonna eat kind of a sugary breakfast. It's gonna give me even more energy, and then by the time I worked out, had a calming shower, and then had lunch, I might start feeling like, okay, let's chill, but no, we gotta work. So then I'll have like matcha or coffee depending on how my energy is. So yeah, that's the morning routine. And I feel like it's really good to, you know, start your day off right, start your week off right, start your year off right. Let's go and have breakfast whilst we listen to the podcast.
There's much to celebrate at Christmas time, and much to distract us too. It's a season of goodness and love, but it's also a season of noise and pressure. And it can be a season of loneliness and sorrow and loss. It's easy to get caught up in the invitations or the temptations to go and do and fill our schedules with things and people and events. It's no coincidence that here we are, invited by our God to slow down and take in the beauty of Christ's birth, and our culture is bullying us to do just the opposite. Because while not impossible, it's just much more difficult to hear God's voice and experience His presence when we're constantly moving, constantly planning, constantly striving to create on our own some kind of Christmas experience that will be meaningful, satisfying, that will compare well with other people's experiences. But how do we even know what our hearts need this Christmas if we don't connect with the one who always knows what we need? Because while the world says celebrate, we may not feel like celebrating. Or while the world tries to convince us that a good Christmas looks like going to parties, buying and giving gifts, attending church services, we might just be struggling to keep our head above water. And we might just need to do less.
Remember, the birth you celebrate in this season is the birth of you too.
Okay, so that podcast was just what I needed. I think starting off my days like this just make my mind feel so calm, because imagine if I've spent my morning, you know, talking to people or just on social media. The information I'm feeding myself in the morning, especially at the start of the week, will be kind of diluted by so many other thoughts and not my thoughts and what God has put in my mind. So I just want to ensure that I'm doing things that aren't, you know, like it said in the podcast, influenced by all the busyness of the world and just what I'm supposed to be focusing on. And as my mind is very alert at this time, I do things involving responding to emails, important emails, and any admin kind of work or any work that's due ASAP. If some of you are not aware, I have a media business called Miriam Q Media, and I offer media services such as video editing, videography, photography, graphic design, consultants. It's a multidisciplinary media agency, so I do offer many services for businesses and individuals. So yeah, at this point, I think I was just going through some admin work in this morning, and I just take that 2-hour slot to do anything that's really vital, knowing that later I will probably go into a chunk of editing. So now that I've done those 2 hours and my food is digested, it's time to hit the gym. And I worked out in the private section today. I love that for me, and it was a legs and glutes day. So I intend on going to the gym 3 times a week. If some days I want to be a bit some weeks I want to be a bit cheeky, I might do four times. We'll see 2025, we'll see what we have in store. But so far in 2024, I've been doing 3 days. Sometimes I am slacking, but I have to make sure it's a minimum of 3 days in 2025. I want to be on my health game because I think it's just so good. I feel good as well. Sometimes I feel lazy, but whilst I'm doing it, I do feel good, and I am seeing improvements. I'm not necessarily doing it for body improvements. I'm also mainly doing it for health reasons, because besides the videography and photography, my job doesn't really consist of me doing much besides sit on my laptop. So I want to make sure I'm getting some exercise in there. So before this, I did go on the steps, And also, no, before this I went on the treadmill, and then after I went on the steps. So I'm getting in some cardio in there as well. And some days I do go for walks, but never in the morning. So now that my gym now that my gym session is over, I come back for a quick shower, and I use the skin brightening skin brightening, what is it called, shower gel from Target. This is me waving at you guys because I'm about to hop in the shower, and yes. Okay, that is done. I got changed and I used some moisturizer on my body, and now we're going into face. So I use the Cetaphil facial cleanser on my face, which is very gentle and really good for my skin. If you've got sensitive skin, it's a good cleanser. Guys, please don't watch my hair, please don't watch my hair. And then I dry my face off with a facial cloth. Next up, we are using a toner. So my skincare routine in the morning is quite similar to my nighttime routine. If anything, my nighttime routine is a bit more extensive. On certain mornings, I will use an under eye mask. This is something I don't do in my night routine. I use this green serum, which is a vitamin C serum from In Beauty, and I use that in the morning only. I don't use that at night. At night, I use the Good Molecule serum or my retinol from Bioma. And then this is a brightening eye gel that I use. I got it from Boots. There's no Boots here. So once that is done, I will be using the Good Molecules eye cream. Then I use a Good Molecules daily moisturizer. At this point, my fin, wow, guys, what's going on with the voiceover? My skin feels so tight, but then I add the Garnier Vitamin C SPF 50 on my face, and yeah, it's so tight at this point, which is good because I guess it means my skin is just very firm. And I use just regular petroleum jelly for my lips. And then I'm putting some SPF on my skin because I live in California and it is hot, 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 hot. Okay, now time to, fix this hair. Oh, my deodorant is just so jarring, guys. But yeah, it's time to fix my hair. It's nice for me to look presentable. It just helps me feel motivated, looking good and decent, even if I'm just not going somewhere flashy, if I'm just going to a quiet cafe or just in my apartment. Making myself look decent and not staying in that state just makes me feel ready for the rest of the day, which I really think is good for my mental health. Because if you look like a bum, you're going to feel like a bum and you're going to produce a bum level work. But if you feel like a 10, you're going to produce level 10 kind of work. You understand what I'm saying, guys? So yeah, make sure you feel good, even if you're at home. This deodorant is jarring me. So I lay my scarf so my hair lays. And whilst that is laying, I then go and prepare my lunch and either my coffee or my matcha. And then I have that. And once that's done, I start the next level work. And that's normally like an hour session. So work restarts at around 1, finishes around 6, sometimes 7. Yeah, that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed. I think I was so interested in this chicken sandwich that I made myself that I forgot to close the video properly. I was just literally showcasing it to you guys. And you can see how excited I was. Look at the way I'm chewing, guys. Oh, gosh. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a great time and enjoy your 2025. I'll see you in the new year. God bless you. Bye-bye.